Instant match reaction. It finishes Manchester United 1, AC Milan 1. And in a video which was going to be all about the Diallo show today was cancelled out late on by a late AC Milan equaliser, as once again Manchester United switch off from a corner in the 90th minute. And you know, as a Manchester United fan, you got to be happy with that, because I thought overall AC Milan deserved to win the game. They created the most chances, they wanted the game more, and you know, if we would have won that game, we would have been walking away with murder. We really would have, because you know, I remember one or two chances we had, but it's once again playing another quality team in AC Milan with about 7 or 8 dangerous players that can cause us problems. And as soon as we score, we decide to sit back. And I knew straight away, I said in my stream if you were there, you know, I can see an AC Milan goal coming, and this was the wrong decision. And so many times, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's naivety to just sit back and hope that we can, you know, hold on to our lead with the amount of quality players AC Milan have was the wrong decision today. And if it worked, if we walked away with that 1-0 win, okay, fair enough, it worked. But so many times this season, we've conceded late on because we've sat way too defensive, hoping to hold on to our lead. You can't do that against these type of teams. You know, it may have worked against City, but probably just an off day. But we deserved to win that game. But so many times, the Everton game, for example, another goal we conceded late on because we sat back and we were way too defensive and we didn't try and kill the game off. And your AC Milan were there for the taking in the second half. Of course, I know they were the better team, but defensively, you know, they weren't very good. We were creating a lot of chances in that second half. Not the first half. I'll go over that in a minute. I thought we were very, very poor in that first half. But it's the same old from Manchester United. Not trying to win a game at home, and another bad performance against a very, very good quality team. And, you know, okay, I'll take a 1-1, but it is advantage Milan in the second leg. But we are away, and our away form has been good. So I do back us to maybe win that overall. But AC Milan getting that goal could be crucial for them in the second leg as well, because now they're going to sit back. And you know, Manchester United struggle breaking down teams, don't they? So overall, very frustrated. And yeah, again, it's the same old, isn't it? But the team lineup, I'll get into it straight away, was of course Dean Henderson in net, which I'll talk about because the goal around him in the 90th minute is controversial really. So we'll talk about that in the player ratings. But there was him in goal. Left back, it was Alex Telles alongside Bailly and Maguire. And then right back, it was Wan-Bissaka. And then there was Matic and McTominay in the middle. Ahead of him, it was Bruno. On the left, it was Dan James. On the right, Greenwood. And up front, Anthony Martial. So there were a lot of changes in this game. Of course, Donny van de Beek was injured. Cavani and Rashford both failed fitness tests, I want to say. I saw that from a tweet earlier, so they were out for the game. Lindelof was out for the game. Fred wasn't in there. So there are a few changes to the team, but I thought overall, was I happy with it? Probably not. I looked at the team and was like, Matic and McTominay starting. Those two are never good together. Dan James, not really. Martial hasn't been scoring this season. So I wasn't too happy with the team, but I was still confident because this AC Milan side had a lot of injuries as well. So I was happy with the team, but of course, let's go over the game a bit. So in the first half, you know, Manchester United were very poor. AC Milan were all over us. They had 2 goals disallowed. So we were very lucky going into that first half to be at 0-0 and to have any hope of winning the game. So then we came out, and I was very impressed with what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did, because he brought on Diallo, which I thought was the right decision. Because many times Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has left it how it is. You know, when it's not working, when it's going wrong, he leaves it till about the 70th, 80th minute to change it up. And then it's too late by then to try and win the game. So I'm glad he brought on Diallo. And straight away it made a change because he scored, I think, on the 51st or 52nd minute. Diallo gets played through by Bruno. The run by Diallo is absolutely perfect. It's timed to perfection. And then the finish, the backwards header over the goalkeeper. To just do that, you know, if he's the future, then the future is bright at Manchester United. Indeed, you can say that. But yeah, it's his first, you know, what do you really say? It's his first, like, decent game where he's had a lot of minutes. He had a whole second half. Normally, he's got 10 or 15 minutes on the pitch recently. So, and on the whole half, you know, he proved a lot. His work rate is good. Makes a foul now and then, which you don't mind. You love a bit of aggression in a player. But yeah, that finish was really good. It was a beautiful goal. But from then is where it just went so wrong. I think a lot of people were calling for, go for more, go for more. AC Milan will try and push for a goal now. It's a perfect time to try and get another, or even try and get a third. But, we bring on Shaw, we bring on Williams, and I think we bring on Fred as well. And you know what you're going to get when you bring on Fred. You're just going to babysit the defence and go in 5 at the back. You are just asking for it, because you saw AC Milan in that first half. They can create chances. They have about 3 or 4 quality players up front who are going to create chances. And from the 70th minute all the way to the end of the game, they were all over us. We barely got out of half, and you could just see the goal was coming. But once again, late on, Manchester United cannot clear or cannot hold on to a lead. And it was from a corner, crossed in, and is headed on target by Jar, I want to say. That's how you pronounce his name, I think. And Dean Henderson should be saving that. I tell you now, De Gea saves that. I don't care what you say. De Gea saves that. So you've got to put some of the blame on Henderson tonight, because there's a lot of agenda against De Gea, and a lot of people love Henderson. But I tell you what, De Gea saves that tonight, and no one's telling me otherwise. So then, 1-1. Fully deserved from AC Milan. I thought they deserved something. I'm not going to say we deserved to win the game, because we were horrible, we were really poor. But overall, we've got a massive second leg coming up, and we have to win that game. Now, we have to score to at least have a chance at winning that game. So it's going to be a big challenge for United and a big test for United going away to that San Siro, because AC Milan have been playing really well there this season. But overall, frustrated. Ole gets half of the blame for me tonight for doing what he did, sitting back, just pushing, going to that 5 at the back. You're asking to concede, you really are. And, for not going to the game as well, Diallo on the pitch, Greenwood and James all at the same time, you've got to go for the game. But it is what it is. Can't be too down about it, because it is a second leg, but really now it's advantage for Milan. But let me go on to the player ratings. So player ratings, Henderson for me, Henderson gets a 5. Just below average. I feel that, he has to save that second goal. Other than that, he was alright. He made the saves he needed to, and he commanded his box very well. But, it's just that final moment for Henderson. He's got to be saved now. He's got to be prepared to make that save, because, you're hanging on at 1-0. There's a lot of pressure on you, and then you do that. So, 5 for me. Telles, I thought, was very good tonight. I really like Telles. I really like him as a player. It's just unfortunate that Shaw right now is unbelievable. So we had 2 really good left backs. So Telles tonight was 6 for me. Maybe a 7 you could go for Telles. I thought going forward he was very good. Corner-wise, brilliant. Defensively, made a few errors at times, lost the ball a few times, but he wasn't the worst player on the pitch tonight. So gets a 6 from me. But you could go up to a 7. Maguire, 6. Bailly 7. I thought, the only reason that we didn't lose the game tonight was Eric Bailly. I thought, overall he's brilliant. His pace at the back is, very good. It's needed alongside Maguire. And there's a lot of times tonight where Bailly used his pace to get back and control that Rafael Leao, because he was a big threat for Manchester United tonight, as were all the AC Milan attackers. So, yeah, Bailly gets a 7. I thought Bailly was very good tonight and showed once again why he should be starting week in, week out for Manchester United. So 7. Wan-Bissaka 6 again. Didn't think he was too good tonight. Going forward, didn't offer too much again. Needs to improve on that. Defensively was good though, alright. Didn't concede too much. But yeah, probably just a 6 alongside Maguire, that one. And then in the middle, McTominay, 5 for me. A poor performance on McTominay. I thought overall had a very poor game. Gave away too many fouls. Lucky to not walk away with a red, to be honest, and was losing the ball, and he couldn't pass. He couldn't pass for shit today. Maguire, McTominay. And as I say really all the time, it's inconsistency with him. He would get in a Newcastle team. He would get in any other team in the Premier League. He's not a special player. He's there for now, the present, but I don't know if he'll be here for the future. But, he had a very poor game today, so just a 5. Matic, 5 again. Wasn't better than McTominay, wasn't worse than him, didn't offer too much going forward, but maybe I'm being too harsh on him, but probably a 6. But as we know, Matic is not ready to start in this Premier League team. She shouldn't be a starter at Manchester United, but it is what it is. And then left-hand side, Daniel James, didn't offer too much tonight. Missed a glaring chance in the second half. Of course, you know, it was played in by Tellers, I think, and he just waffled the ball and it just ended up going wide. Couldn't get a good connection to it, and in the end, you know. But oh yeah, also want to talk about that Maguire miss. That Harry Maguire miss, which I just remembered. It came in from a corner, headed back by Bruno, and it's like a centimetre away from the line, and he hits the post. I still can't get my head around how he missed that. And that's another opportunity tonight. So you could blame Maguire on that one, or you could blame James. 2 open chances for Manchester United to score, and we don't. So you could blame those tonight as well, but I'm just blaming Ole for half of it tonight. But, you know, they did miss 2 really good chances. Yeah. So, for Maguire, he's going to get a 5 just for that miss. Just for that miss. So, yeah, James is going to get a 4. Wasn't very good tonight for me. Didn't offer too much. Right-hand side, Greenwood, a 5 as well. I thought Greenwood, again, really poor tonight. He's had a run of a few poor games. So, 5 for me. Maybe he needs a rest. I don't know. And then up front, Martial, 4 again. Useless. Absolutely useless tonight, Martial. Didn't do too much. Had a close shot on target early on. But, you know, didn't... I thought attacking-wise in that first half, you know, we were oblivious. You know, we weren't doing anything with the ball. But overall, as edit ratings, tell me what you guys think down below. Of course, Diallo, I'm going to give him an 8. I thought, you know, coming on, scoring that goal, you know, it's a big game for him to come on against, to come on to as well. You know, playing against a massive team in AC Milan. And the goal he was taken to perfection as well. So, he gets an 8. But overall, guys, it's very disappointing towards the end. You know, never comfortable with United. You know, gives you a heart attack at some times, but... You know, we have to turn up in the second half. And make sure you guys get your thoughts in down below. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe down below as well. We're on the road to 3K. And I'll see you guys for Premier League preview in the coming days.